Okay. So for Lucretia, we got these. The question is, you need to know if you'll keep your house. We got the Queen of Cups. We got the Seven of Cups. Six of Blades. Okay. Let's go to Golden Art Nouveau and we'll take a peek. I'm going to do this in the spread of the Australian 10. We'll see what's going on. One more. Wow, it feels sharp right now. Really sharp. A very uncomfortable situation for you. I'm so sorry. It just feels like it's sharp and intense right now. Will she keep her house? It feels like that there is a new change coming on, and I don't think the answer is yes. I think the answer may be no. And, you know, on the face of it, that feels pretty, like, terrible, terrible. But I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. And just know that just because it's changed might not be that it's a bad thing. So this is what we've got. We've got the Page of Cups that needs to creatively offer something, deal with something new, getting something of more substance than they expected. We've got the Crossing card here as the Six of Swords. Now, this is what we got here, Six of Blades. Both of them show people leaving, packing up and leaving, getting out of Dodge. That would be what indicates to me that it's a no. Then you have to go a little bit on this higher path, the Dark Night of the Soul, the soul's quest, and there's something else coming for you. Now, in the conscious and subconscious here, we have things picking up rather quickly in the next 2 to 3 months. We have here, in the conscious thoughts, something that's happening that's very synchronistic. Here we have an ending, a really complete ending and an advancement. It may not be that you're meant to be keeping that house. It may not be that you're meant to stay in that house. It may be that you're meant to be moving somewhere else. That's what it feels like. Now, you trust your higher self over me or any other tarot reader. Always, always, guys. Always trust your higher self. This is just reflecting back the energy of the day. But these two cards alone would make me think you're not going to be keeping that house. Something is going to be shifting for your good. And it might feel really sharply uncomfortable right now. It might be one of those blessings in disguise. And it's like, why? Why? This isn't what I wanted. But maybe your higher self or the divine plan for you has something in store that's even better. And it's just hard to see right now. You've got the King of Cups coming in that says, keep calm, carry on. Keep calm even though there's turbulence going on. This is leaving the rough waters for smooth, headed towards a more peaceful situation. In the near future, there is justice, a balancing of the scales for you. In the near future, this thing that needs more scrutiny, more inspection, more light shed on it is going to be shown. Now here, in the environment around you, there's this having to defend, having to defend, having to defend. Always on the back foot, having to hold your boundary, having to defend. This needs to end. This energy is showing a completion on that. And something new moving forward with this Page of Wands. This is new messages, new excitement coming forward. Now let's look a little bit deeper into this. This is a big question, and it might not be the end of the world. Sometimes, you know, I have moved at the most crazy times in my life. When my mom, when I was in high school and living with my mom, she moved a lot, and we moved at crazy times. Like we moved to Arizona in August, the heat of August. We moved one time to Kaysville in January, and Kaysville's this little town in Utah up the road. But it was freaking snowy, and it's like, ugh. So yeah, sometimes moves come at times that we don't think are convenient or good, and it feels like that might be the case for you. And it might feel so painful, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. There will be cause to celebrate. This is you moving closer towards your tribe, your soul family. What connects your soul? What else do we got going on here? I want to see what else is happening across here. I'm going to shift this down. Again, so you can see, shift this down so you can see. And this one I'll upload on my channel a little later. The stress that you've carried and the thing that has been robbing you, you need to cover your ass and take care of yourself a little bit more because you have been in high stress about it. There's something that needs to come to an end because somebody will keep robbing, keep robbing, keep robbing, keep robbing. Cover your ass. Do what is best for you. You've been waiting for a long time for something to shift. It's like, I might be completely off on this, but it feels like you've been waiting for somebody to show their true colors, and you've waited and you've waited, and you keep giving an excuse and opportunity after opportunity after opportunity when whatever the situation or person has already shown their true colors, and you just wish it would be different. Justice comes in again. Karma is doing something. Karma is at work here. This is justice as we're headed here. Now look, these are the crossing cards. Crossing, 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 crossing. Right here. This is justice coming in big, big, big. What is right for you, what is meant for you, cannot be had by somebody else. What is fair, what is the karma of the situation must happen. Karma doesn't forget the address. So if you've been in a situation that feels unfair, or really rough, really painful, don't think that it's always going to be that way. New things are coming. Let's see what's going down a little bit further. We're going to take the same deck, my little mini of the deck, third deck. What's happening? And I want to say what's happening. I hope you don't have to move in January, but you may well have to. Let's see what's happening in January. Just because I want to get nosy for you. If it were me, I would want to know, right? Again, third deck of the Golden Art Nouveau. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Why did this one flip? What do we got here? We got the Queen of Cups coming in and visiting again. That's the same as this. There's old wisdom coming in, and there's something that gets to be dreamed again. Queen of Wands, super confident. So you got this fire and water coming, and then, oh my gosh, Queen of Swords. The only queen that isn't here is the queen that knows her value and knows her worth, and that's the Queen of Coins. She knows exactly what is in the pantry. She knows how to turn the tumbleweed into the Christmas tree. She knows exactly what she's got. So there's this thing about not knowing what the practical next steps are or not wanting to look at them that you need to be aware of. These three queens are with you right now, really, really with you. They're strongly with you right now. Understand that something needs to be changed, and it's going to be important for you. You're holding on to your resources the best you can, but there needs to be a readiness to receive something new. The Magician's in the house for you. A new offering of a reward, a big reward is coming in, and new clarity is coming in. This is what's happening. These are the things that the Hermit's going to lead you to. This is what's happening because karma doesn't forget the address. Justice is here. There's something karmic that is changed, that is uncomfortable, but must happen nevertheless. It feels like to me that you aren't going to keep the house, that something in that situation is going to shift. Don't think just because it's shifted, it might be painful, that it's the end of the world, because it does not feel that way at all. This is leaving the rough waters for the smooth, for peace, and for what is just and what is fair and what is karmically good for your soul. This is what feels like it's coming in for you. That's a tricky one to have, because it feels like at first it's hugely uncomfortable. And then this. Don't forget that there is reason to celebrate. You have things surrounding you. You have the 3 cups here and the 3 queens here. This is huge. This is really huge. 3 cups here. 3 queens here. Huge. So this is coming up. So what it's telling me is there is going to be a shift. And it feels like something that's shifting in January. And I don't know why. This is you right now. You're at the end of that situation. Not the end of your rope. Not the end of the line. The end of a situation that is closing out and completing. And that is sometimes a difficult thing. Don't doubt that the universe is on your side. The universe is always on our side. Even when we feel like it doesn't look like it, doesn't seem like it. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? The universe has got your back on this. It really, really does. It conspires for us more than we know. And sometimes we can't think of the answer or the solution that the universe would come up with. And so it feels like a tower, or it feels like, what the fuck was that for? The universe is always conspiring for our own best good. Sometimes we get in our own way, and it feels like the universe is going to help you move out of your way. And that may very well be that you're moving out of your house and into something different and onto something different. So that's what I've got for you. Good luck on that. That's a beautiful and tricky kind of question. It's a difficult one. But this one, it's advancement. It's not just the end, but it's advancing. It's like graduation. It's completion. So that's what I've got. So, okay. All right. Let's see what else we've got coming up next. Get a little water. And it looks like we have something from Yumna Hunter. I hope I've said that correct. So for Yumna. And I didn't see a question. I'm going to look and see if I can see that. Will it be a rental or buying altogether? You know what? I didn't look at that. I didn't look, and I don't know. The cards aren't telling me that. I'll look in these real quick. I will pull these 3 off the top that we had before, and we'll see if we can see anything here. 1 second. And you trust your higher self. This is just me reading on the energy of now. It's telling you take some time, go within, retreat, know what you need to do. It may be that there is a rental first and then you're into the next one. That may be the situation because you need to retreat for a minute. Anything else? Yeah, you need to have your wits about you, your logic, and plan it really, really well. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that, and this is just me. You trust your higher self above me or any other tarot reader. Always, always, always. But what I'm getting is it would be a rental and then into the next thing that is good. So that's what I've got. I don't know why that is. And if you have something that it's, sometimes there is like a lease option to buy, you might be encountering that. So be aware, be very, very aware. So, and you double check. That doesn't mean you have to go down that. I could be wrong, you know. You need to look in your own heart and your own higher self and ask your guides to help you on this. Okay, for Yumna. Vika, Yumna, happy Saturday. Yes, yes, it's a good Saturday. Okay, so Yumna, I got your payment, but I don't know if you had a question. Let me look and see if that came through. Kim, what did Yumna have? Did she tell you? Love reading, please. Okay. Okay. And I can't pull it off. My PayPal is being kind of funny right now. I saw it a minute ago, but it's being funky right now. So, okay. I love reading for you. Where's your deck? Okay, so we have the Arcanum. We got a mini for the love read, and I want one in the middle. So what we've got is 2 of the same deck on the Arcanum. I'm going to do person A, person B, and the energy between for the love reading, see what's going on. I'm wanting 5 for each of persons, and then we'll see what the energy in between needs to look like, okay? So that's what we've got, and I'm going to angle this down so we can go. All right, person A. Feels like a few extra steps are necessary for this one. A few extra steps going on. Let's see, person B. I probably scooted that right out of shot. There we go. There you go. And then let's put this here. Person B. This one feels a little bit more stubborn. This one feels a little stronger. This one has to take the extra steps. This one's doing extra effort. This one feels a little bit, they feel like stubborn and then they glide. That's interesting. Okay. All right. So hopefully you can see these pretty good. Person A has the King of Cups, the Sun, the card of victory here with the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the 9 of Cups, wish fulfilled. Person B, justice here. There needs to be something balanced. There needs to be clarity about something. An inner knowing that they need to walk away from some sort of situation, and then the 10 of Cups comes in. Very interesting. It feels like on the edge of something. It's like somebody is ahead of schedule, but not very much. Somebody else on this side, person B, has these cards coming in where there's clarity about a knowing and about a walking away from something, some situation that's unfulfilling in order to get the happy ever after. It feels like this is actually a good pair. I'm quite surprised. The justice and the karma and the balance, it's just taking a while for the scales to balance. Here's this 9 of Cups, this wishes fulfilled. Queen of Pentacles, the worth and value seen really clearly. The victory, the Sun, and this compassionate King coming in. This energy of compassion coming through here is really, really strong. Knowing your worth and having a sense of compassion and having a full understanding of something coming on. Now let's see what else is going on in here. I want to zigzag through here. It does feel like in some way it's kind of threading the needle. This zigzag, threading the needle coming up. Not sure what that's about, but we're going to see. Wow. I love it. Okay, I'm going to show you. Look, look, look. We have the Star card, Second Chance, Hope and Healing. The Sun card, this is the second of the Sun coming up. Love seeing that energy between you. Love this coming up. The Six of Wands coming up again. A victory, a huge victory. These two cards bode very, very well. The Queen of Cups is met by the King of Cups. The King of Cups, excuse me, the Queen of Coins is met by the King of Coins in the energy. And the King of Cups energy is met by the Queen of Cups energy over here. This one is really, really ready to be met. Really, really ready to go forward. This one has echoes here. It's like this one amplifies these attributes from this one and pulls them over. This is here in the energy right here. These two are really, really good pair. This one backs the play of this one. This one dreams. This one is super, super practical, and this one keeps calm. Now in this one, there's a balancing that needs to happen before the happy ever after comes. Let's see if we can get anything else clarify on here. Yeah, I love this. I love this. There's clarity. There's something that's coming out that's being revealed, something that is known. And this is where somebody has felt a little bit bumpy from what's gone on before, but they will be resilient. Queen of Swords, they're going to cut the shit, cut away. If this person can cut away whatever this old shit is and leave that behind and really realize what it is that they can live without, what they can tolerate and what they won't tolerate, they're going to do really, really well. The combination, the pairing of this is good energy overall. This one's just a little bit more stubborn and then glide. Just like I said at the beginning before I even laid the cards. There's a stubbornness, and then once it's like figured out, boom, lights are on. Glide, moving through, moving forward. This one, this relationship should flow. It's just going to be a little bit tricky to get the momentum. It's like it needs to be on the track and aligned correctly. And it doesn't take forever, but it needs to be done right and it needs to be done well. Yeah, I love this. This is good, good, good. Does it mean Two of Cups instantaneously? No. But what you have here, the 9 and the 10 of Cups. Two different decks, two forms of happy ever after, plus one on this side. Excuse me, plus one on this side. Happy ever after, wishes come true on this side. So yeah, I love this, love this, love this. Do I have a timeline for you? Let's see. Now, I can't always get a timeline. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So let's see what we can do. It's going to take a little bit of time. We got the Empress. The Empress is usually the one that there's fertility. There's the 9 months of the pregnancy that's indicated, but the 3 is standing stronger than the 9 on this. There's something that needs to be completed as a legacy inheritance. It feels like a 3-month time that is going on, not a 9-month time to me. And then there's this little bit of tug of war that has to be resolved within the 3 months, and then the 10 is there. So whatever this is, this tug of war energy, that's what's going on over here. Over here, this legacy. That's what I'm getting for that. So that's what I've got. I love this for you. It doesn't mean it's a piece of cake, but it doesn't mean it's bad at all. That's pretty damn good. I love seeing that. And I loved seeing that balancing, how it paired out with the Queen and the King of Coins, and then the Queen and the King of Cups. Yeah, there's a really good balance in something in the energy. And if that's recognized and shifted, it's good. So fingers crossed on that. Oh, I hope that's right. I hope that is right. So yeah, that's great. And this is being recorded, so I'll post it on my YouTube channel. It's A5C Butterfly on YouTube, and you'll see it on there a little later. But 3 months-ish, that's based on the energy of today. Hopefully, that's all good, but that's what I got. Let me shift out this tray, and we'll see what else is going on. Just 1 second. Yeah, too many cards sometimes, so I have to like get a new tray, and oh, I'm going to have cleanup on aisle 7, Irv. Tons of cleanup, but that's all right. I love this. So, all right. What do we got here? Now, I might have had something else. Blind reads. Thank you. Thank you. Chad, can you tell me who the blind reading is for? My iPad is being a little bit of a picky pants and is not helping me any. And it's like, you damn thing. Technology. For Vika? Okay, all right. Vika, blind read. Hang on for a second. We're going to need to get something here. All right. Oops. Hang on. These could go back in there. All right. So Vika for the blind read. Let's see what's going on. We've got the map. We've got the chakras. We've got gorgeous, gorgeous cards here. Josephine Wall art is in this deck, and I forget which one that is, but that's from Crystal. It's gorgeous. And then we've got the Practical Magic deck. So we're going to take a look and see what's going on. So for Vika, excuse me, I swallowed wrong there. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm going to angle this down. I'm going to angle this down. What I've got here coming out so far, just first and foremost. Oh, hang on. That's doing something funny there. There we go. Okay. So I've got education, balancing act, and wide open. You are learning something new. It's something that is a little bit in the distance and something that is changing quite a bit, but it's something of value. You need to look a little bit closer to what's in your hand. So this might be something that is distance learning, if that makes any kind of sense, or something that you've for a long time wanted to learn about, but haven't figured out how to incorporate that yet. But that's what's going on. Balancing act here and the wide open. And this one, with this one, it's like these stones have become the book right there. It's something old. Now let's see what goes on here. This is something that's an old art that you're learning. We've got the crown chakra opening up big time for you. Big time, big time. You're learning about forgiving and safety. That's required. And for me, what's coming through is the healing arts are coming through in some way. This is, I don't know what you're learning, but this is what it's the green, blue, and purple. These ones are all opening up for you. These are the chakras that are super important. Third eye is opening up. There's something you're learning, and this is about a healing art. There's a way of healing that you're going to be doing. I'm not sure what it's about, but you need to be diving into this a little bit more. The healing arts are important, how you express yourself and how you bring forward this energy. It's like energy work can be anything from counseling to massage therapy to energy and body work to Reiki to yoga to you name it. There's a variety of things it could be, but it feels like you're getting the education of the healer, and how you want to do that is up to you. The healing arts that are somewhat ancient, you've got experience in this. You've got a propensity, a natural gift for this. This is something you should be learning about. It's worth pursuing for you. Okay, we've got 4 cards coming here. We've got intuition coming in beautifully here. Your mind already knows the abundance of this. And this says, be your best self always. Whatever you're healing in yourself is going to help heal those around you and amplify that. So when you're dealing with the healing arts, if you're taking good, high quality care of yourself, then that radiates out and you're better able to serve others. This is what you're learning to do. Take care of yourself first. Now I'm going to flip this down so you can see these again. These are all, I'm getting them so they're right side up for you. Now let's see what's coming up with this. We've got the perfect setting and then opening your heart. Again, the wide open. Open your heart and perfect setting. This is gorgeous. Sometimes people work with the healing arts and they might do like tinctures or oils or herbals or you name it, things like that. Nutritionals, food things, that can also come through. But what's coming through is you're learning how to be in balance yourself, and you're learning how to share that notion of balance with others, and you're seeing a way of doing this with healing energy. That's coming through. Anything else on this? Practical magic, we want a few right in the center here. Grounding yourself first. This is very earthbound stuff. Earthy, earthy grounding, earthy, earthy healing. Very much healing, healing, healing. The green on this card is huge. Very, very Gaia energy. Very, very green coming through. The healing heart is what you're going to be doing, and you're going to be doing it well. new beginnings, and a step up. This is asking you to step up to your calling, to step up to what really helps. You're going to co-create with others, create this healing and safe space, this healing energy. New beginning here, coming forward. This is going to bring you a huge amount of joy. And it's when you ground yourself, it carries on. It brings it forward. It brings balance to you and to others. Resonates with you. You've been looking into getting Reiki certification. Yeah, I would not be surprised at all if that came very easily and natural to you. And yeah. What you're going to have is if you're moving energy around, you're going to have experiences that are not just healing, but there will be sacredness in some of the experiences that you have. Some of the clients that you have coming to you will have healing happening in a way that it will profoundly help your heart. When somebody is doing something that's like a somatic response, a somatic release, there's something about that is an energy that is a commingling energy where there is a release done. It helps you and the other participant at the same time. Don't know what that's about, but that's what's coming through. That's incredible. Would Reiki be the one? I don't know. Once I've done the reading and I've kind of moved on, I won't remember everything that I've done in this session or in any of my sessions. It's kind of like boom and moving on. But it wouldn't surprise me if it did. You say, we did a career reading not too long ago about a different job. Would Reiki be the one? It comes to me that you have many purposes, many jobs going on. So Reiki wouldn't be the only one or the only thing that you're doing. You may be doing job A and Reiki. You might be doing both at the same time. Let's look at the tarot for a minute on that, okay? Yeah, let's look at the tarot. Dream within a dream. Just because I want to see, because I'm just nosy. Two of Cups. Yeah. There's something that's a perfect fit on this, perfect partnering, but there's two things going on. Two things that go hand in hand. So it could be that you're doing a job and also Reiki as a side hustle, and they will intertwine with each other. I don't know what that's about, but that's what's coming up for this. Dream within a dream. There's two things going on at the same time. So that's what I've got. So, all right, that's what's coming through for today. So alrighty then. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love that for you. So that's what I've got on that. But yeah, I mean, this part is huge, 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 huge. This is very much feels like you, your energy, very, very, very you right there. And this is saying, open your heart. And this one is saying your intuition. Huge. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to show you these just real quick so you can see them. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then this part, the stepping up. And again, the orange is about co-creation. So that's what's going on. So yeah, love it, love it, love it. You were literally looking into it today. Yeah, there's one that's called Healing Hands. There's a book called Healing Hands. It's a really good one. I forget the author, but it's blue and it's just got hands on it. A lot of people that are learning about Reiki or the biofield or the human energy field and doing energy work. Hands of Light is what it's called. I think that's what it's called. So that book comes to mind. I think it's maybe 30 bucks on Amazon, something like that. And that's a good primer for anything. But it might be that you want to dive even deeper. So up to you how you want to do. But yeah, that's what I got. That's gorgeous for you. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So, all right. Are we caught up with the list now? Okay. If we're caught up, if we're current, then great. If anybody else is on the list, then this is last call. And if not, maybe we'll do a collective and then call it a day. That's what I'm thinking, that we're at about that point. So let's see what's going on for that. Hey, Shell, good to see you. You're welcome, you're welcome. And the book is a little bit dry. I will warn you on that. It's a little bit dry. You might want to pop around, but there's a lot going on that's really good in that book. Hey, Michelle. Hey. So let's do a collective. Let's see what we've got for that. I think we're going to go to the Golden Wheel. 1 second. Tarot of the Golden Wheel for a collective. Just for the weekend. I want it just for the weekend. How do we get the juiciness out of this weekend for the collective? I think think it's Wayne Dyer that said, whatever you squeeze, if you squeeze an orange, you get orange juice, because that's what's inside of it. And that's what's coming through as the metaphor. What are we putting into the weekend? What are we focusing upon? What are we putting into our heart? What are we taking in? What are we consuming? Not just what we're physically eating, but what are we consuming mentally? What are we allowing our minds to focus on? Yes, very much. We need to be aware of what we're putting into our heart, because when there's pressure, that's what gets squeezed out. Okay. There's still some recovery going on for some of us. I'm going to flip this down. Some of us are in this space and place of recovery. You pulled up your links again from me, and you're going to go through the tarot training again. All right, great. Love it. Love it. All right, this is what I've got for us to do for this weekend. We've got the 10 of Wands here. There's a burden that needs set down, and we're really close to the point where we can do this. If we want to carry the burden, we need to do it smarter, but there's something that needs to be set down. Feeling out in the cold, feeling separated, feeling isolated or not enough sometimes comes up for us. Feeling like we don't quite have what's going on, what's being gifted or safe, usually in the church, is how it's represented, and people walking in the storm. It feels like the walking in the storm aspect. This is this 5 of Wheels, where these people are outside of what it is what they thought they would have for resources, and it feels like it's a little bit cold and uncomfortable. The burden of feeling cold and uncomfortable doesn't have to be there. We need to do what is our work to do, what is our gift to do, what comes second nature to us. Let's do this. Let's focus on this in order to move forward. The 2 of Swords. We're at the crossroads where a choice can be made. What do we want to be consumed and consumed with? What do we want our passion to be about? This is important for us. Page of Cups, a new opportunity. This one doesn't have the stinky fish in the cup. This has no fish at all in there, which is a little bit unusual. It's a little different than the normal. But you're going to the water and you're holding the Grail. What is the Grail to you? What is that representing for you? Where are you emotionally getting the Grail and the reward? Anything else? Same deck, second deck, yes. Same deck, second deck. Let's see what's going on. This feels like the big... conscious thoughts message for us. I'm going to scooch this down to here, and we're going to put some of the subconscious. This feels like not just subconscious, but picking it up in the air, picking up on the ether, picking up on what's going on in the subtle, in the subtle energy, in the field. What do we need to know about what's going on in the field for this weekend for us? Just 2 cards. What's going on in the field? What do we need to be aware of? Like heads up, heads up. Mo's got this sign, heads up with an arrow on it. She wants us looking up, looking up. She's speaking to optimism. She's speaking to have optimism, have hope. Heads up, heads up. Now look at this. What are the odds? This is why I like to do things in duplicate. This might be what gets in our way. We're carrying the burden. Heads up, heads up. The burden is going to be there. We need to carry it smarter. We need to make our choices. We are at the crossroads. This is huge. Heads up, heads up. We're at the crossroads. We can choose what we do, what we focus on. We will have a choice. We don't have to just view things as a burden. We do have a choice. We have to be emotionally in touch and in tune to get that choice. One more in the center is going to be necessary. Wow, 6 of Wheels. This is something that will be balanced. This is 6 of Coins. Usually we see the merchant that's distributing the gifts. We have to be aware. Don't feel like we're out in the cold, abandoned, or forgotten. Put our passion into what is our work that is second nature. Contribute, contribute, contribute. What is it we want to share? What is it we want to give? Because we are meant to be the giver in some way in this situation. What can we give to ourselves? What can we give to others right now? This is huge, huge, huge. Hey there, Jessie. So this is a huge thing for us. This is what we can contribute and what is our work that comes second nature. That's where we focus. If there's passion projects that we have, if we're an artist, if we're a creator, if we knit, if we're a singer, if we're a dancer, whatever it is, we need to lose ourselves in that kind of passion. It's important for us. And then make our choice. Make our choice, but use our emotions as our guide. Don't just totally ignore them. And the burden will be set down. The burden, it's not ours to do all the work all the time. It's not our job to do all the work and have all the answers all at once. It's just not. But this is telling us that, yeah, there has been a burden. We need to set that down. And it's telling us also we need to make a choice. And the choice, our emotion needs to lead us. That's what I've got on that. That's huge for us. So that's what I've got for the collective. That was just so surprising to see the duplicates come out. This is the Golden Wheel Tarot, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So that's what I've got for today. So Kim put out the last call. If there isn't any last call, I think my voice is about done. So if we are done, I think we'll let my voice rest for a while, and I will probably see you on Monday. Yeah, the duplicates came up on the same side. It's amazing. This is why I have duplicates in tarot, because they come up and they are like the neon sign from the universe. When you see this, how do you not go, oh, aha, I don't need to carry everybody else's burden. I just need to handle what I need to handle. I need to set some of it down. When you see these, which choice do I need to make that's the best choice? And it might be a different choice on a different day. So that's what I've got. Am I doing anything fun for myself? Well, I had my friend Sarah come over, and she made this fabulous soup. It's like the Toscano soup. It's a knockoff of the Olive Garden soup. It was really, really good. And then she helped me hang this. And that was pretty fun. So I'm probably going to go down and do some reading. And then I'm going to do some creative stuff too. I'm going to do like a little bit of the whatchamabuggy collage type work. Bless, can we talk offline? Yeah. My email, this one on my PayPal, this is my email. So if you want to shoot me an email, that's it. And that's the easiest way to get me. And I'll be checking that a little bit later this afternoon. So that will work. That's no problem. I'll let you guys know that I do private readings. This is also, I'll just let you know in case you want to know. So this is my 3 questions for $66. And that's usually a reading that I turn around in a recording for you in 2 days. Or a Zoom read. We go off-road and we can go all over the decks. All over like crazy for an hour and set up a Zoom. And I do those. So that's what that is. So that's that. If it's helpful, or if you just want to shoot me a question in the email, then yeah. And I do private reads or private Zoom calls, and you can see what's going on, and no problem. So shoot me an email. I'm going to take some time to handle what I need to handle creatively, and at least get some soup on my vocal cords might be really good. So that's what I'm going to do. But it's so good to see you all here. So much fun. I love doing this. It's going to be a relaxing weekend. If we let it be a weekend full of love for ourselves, it would be a really good thing for us to do. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Okay, take care, everyone. Mwah. Thank you for being here.